Welcome everyone back to CCN Gaming and the Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view. That is Backlash right here in Honolulu, Hawaii, as we get ready to kick the show off, and what a night we have for you. Welcome back to CCN Gaming and Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view Backlash. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, go back and check that out. You're not going to want to miss the Women's Battle Royal and the huge United States Championship match that we had. But without further ado, it's time for some tag team action. Following us for the Smackdown Live Tag Team Championships, as the Circle look ready to compete here tonight. These men, former tag team champions before losing them to the Revival at WrestleMania, now have a chance to regain those titles here tonight. Can the Circle do it in Alberto Del Rio and Samoa Joe? You can bet the champions, the Revival, are going to be ready here tonight, as the Circle are in the ring and ready to compete here at Backlash. And here come the Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions, the Revival, making their way down to the ring here tonight. The Revival looks ready to compete here tonight, that's for sure. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson looking to retain those Smackdown Live Tag Team Championships here at Backlash. What a pay-per-view this has been so far, I just have to say. We crowned a first ever Smackdown Live Women's Champion, and I won't spoil it as of yet. I'll let some people go back and watch that, because it was an awesome battle royal. And before that, we see the return of Captain Charisma Christian to face the United States Champion in an open challenge for the United States Championship. So go back and check that out as we get this tag team match underway here to kick off part 2 of the Backlash pay-per-view, the Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view. And that's the prize here in this matchup tonight. Samoa Joe and Alberto Del Rio prepare for battle here tonight against the Revival. Joe and Alberto definitely have probably the veteran edge here in this match as far as singles competitors. But I believe the Revival may have the edge as a cohesive tag team here tonight, as the tag team champions prepare for action. When we get this matchup underway, the bell rings and this one is off. Alberto and Dash Wilder kicking it off for their respective teams here, as the Alberto Del Rio pinning him against the ropes, and the ref has to break it up. And look at the cheap shot from Dash Wilder onto Alberto Del Rio. And just like that, Dash Wilder with a cheap shot once again. Irish whip, the drop down from Wilder. And Wilder looking for the elbow, but Alberto just kind of shrugs it off there. Alberto now has him with a German suplex, dropping him right on his head. Alberto now going in for the tag on Samoa Joe. And wait, Alberto catching him before he can get to his tag team partner here in a huge DDT. The Dash Wilder and the ref counting Alberto Del Rio out here. He shouldn't have been in the ring that long anyway. As Dash Wilder takes Samoa Joe to the corner. Samoa Joe might be in trouble here. Tag in to Scott Dawson here. And look at this. These two teams working together, and look at that, the shot at the knee of Samoa Joe. Trying to take the vertical base of Samoa Joe out from underneath of him. The tag team champions know how to work, that's for sure. Taunting here, but wait. Samoa Joe catching him here. Irish whip to the ropes. And a huge forearm shot taking him down. Joe now with a knee drop here onto Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson, though, rolling up. Jab to Joe. Joe, though, firing back with a huge left-hand shot here. And Scott Dawson being taken up. Wait, knee to the head here from Scott Dawson. Clothesline takes him down. Tag back into Dash Wilder, now the legal man for the Revival. The current reigning Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions. As now Scott Dawson has Samoa Joe in the corner. And look at that, the knee to the gut there from Dawson. Sorry, Dash Wilder. Elbow drop from the second rope of Dash Wilder right there. And now the Tag Team Champions on a roll. But as I say that, Samoa Joe boxing the ears and dropping Dash Wilder to the mat right there. Samoa Joe taking him down on an armbar here. Looking for the submission right here. Doesn't get it though. The rope break is called. Samoa Joe taking him into the corner. Wait. Dash Wilder off the reversal now. Irish whip to Joe, taking him into his corner. Oh, and Joe with a big boot. But wait. Dash Wilder taking him right back into the corner, but Joe once again on the assault. And this one's going back and forth right here. That's a tag from Dash to Scott Dawson. Here they go, working as a team again. Leg drop to Joe. The Revival is fired up here tonight, and the crowd sounds like they're behind the Revival here. Scott Dawson picking up Joe. Irish whip from Joe into the corner goes Dawson now. Joe. No, don't do this. Joe with a powerbomb into the turnbuckle right there. The back of Scott Dawson bouncing off those turnbuckle pads. And now Alberto Del Rio, the legal man, and a tag back into Scott Dawson, or Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder coming out of the corner like fire underneath his boots there. Dropping Alberto Del Rio to the mat. Uppercut here from Dash Wilder. And now an Irish whip into a clothesline, taking him down. And Dash Wilder is on fire here tonight. Dash Wilder looking to silence their competitors here tonight. Dropping him down onto the back right there. And just like that, this could do it. Alberto looks hurt here. Dash Wilder taking him into the corner. Tag into Scott Dawson. No, we've seen this before. Tag team finisher. Dropping him right there. And now Dash Wilder taking down Joe. Pin on Alberto Del Rio. Can they do it right like this? Yes, they can. Tag Team Championships retained here at Backlash. The Revival is victorious. And watch this move in the beginning. Just like that. Almost like clockwork there for the Revival. Taking the circle out here tonight. Sending the circle packing in record time. Champions retain. Right there with that huge tag team finishing move from the Revival. Dash Wilder would take Joe out right there. The ref would get the pin on Alberto Del Rio while Dash Wilder was contending with Joe. And that would get the Revival the victory here tonight. Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions retained here tonight at Backlash. As Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder hold their championships high. What a match to kick off part 2 of the Backlash pay-per-view. The Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view. As Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder continue their reign as tag team champions. Well, up next we have a #1 contenders match for the United States Championship. Kevin Owens could be facing one of the two of these men. Will it be Finn Balor or Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship? Who will become number one contender here tonight at Backlash? Let's find out. Welcome back inside the Backlash Arena here in part 2. And what a match this is going to be. Number one contenders match for the United States Championship. Balor is here. The crowd always on their feet when Finn Balor enters the arena. That's not any different here tonight, as Balor gets the opportunity to become number one contender for the United States Championship. But he's got to go through Dean Ambrose first, as Balor makes his way down to the ring here at Backlash. Vintage Balor right here. As you see the crowd with Balor 100%, but the crowd's not opposed to Dean Ambrose either, and both of these men are going to battle it out here tonight. Kevin Owens, the United States Champion, has run roughshod through about every opponent that he's faced, beating Ty Dillinger at Payback for the United States Championship. Kevin Owens then would face R-Truth on Smackdown Live, the last episode, where Kevin Owens would brutalize R-Truth after the match. And then Kevin Owens here tonight on part 1 faced off against the returning Captain Charisma. And Kevin Owens with the same thing, defeating Captain Charisma and powerbombed him onto the apron once again. Hopefully that doesn't mean the returning Christian is going to be out of action for a certain amount of time. Hopefully we'll see Captain Charisma again on Smackdown Live. But without further ado, Balor is in the ring as he awaits his opponent here tonight. Here comes the man that most say belongs in an insane asylum. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe, is here. Balor's going to have his hands full against the unorthodox offense that is Dean Ambrose. But Dean Ambrose is going to have his hands full too, as he's going to face the man that they sometimes call the Demon, Finn Balor. Who's going to be number one contender, we'll find out right now. What a match this is going to be. The ref rings the bell and this one is off. Lock up in the center of the ring here. Dean Ambrose with a side headlock here. Finn Balor trying to get some base here going. Dean Ambrose, though, turning it around. Balor goes behind here. Side headlock onto Ambrose now. Balor's got Ambrose in a side headlock here, but Ambrose taking Balor to the ropes here. Ambrose drops down. Leapfrog. Balor gets caught with a clothesline right there from Ambrose. Ambrose with a knee to the face there to Balor. Balor, though, catching the leg. Ambrose shoving him off, but Balor's with a huge forearm shot, returning the favor. Now Balor waiting for Ambrose to get up. Balor with a drop kick from the second ropes, taking Ambrose down. Catches a little bit of it, but that might have taken out some of Finn Balor's offense there, too. Balor now. Irish whip to the ropes, goes Ambrose. Balor with a drop down. Balor with a leapfrog. Balor, sling blade there from Balor, dropping Dean Ambrose to the mat. Balor now picking up Ambrose. Ambrose with an arm drag. Ambrose now. Balor in a headlock here. Ambrose takes him up. Backbreaker there from Ambrose. Ambrose now with right hand shots to the forehead here of Balor. Ambrose now going up top here. Dean Ambrose from up top looking to fly, calling Finn Balor up to his feet here. Balor gets caught with a huge axe handle from Dean Ambrose. And just like that, Balor fighting back here, though. Off the reversal, Balor with another forearm shot, taking down Ambrose and a kick to the back here. As now Balor going up top. Balor looking to fly here as Dean Ambrose up on his feet. Balor coming off the top. Huge drop kick once again from Balor. Balor here. Huge shot on Ambrose. Balor springboard. Looking for a drop kick again, but gets caught right there. Balor off the reversal. Finn Balor looking for something. Getting caught here. Ambrose taking him into the corner. And Ambrose taking him down here. Ambrose now stomping on Balor. Ambrose wants that #1 contendership spot for the United States Championship. But wait, Balor sweeping the legs, taking Ambrose down now. And now Balor looking for something. Ambrose, though, off the reversal. And now Balor sweeping the arm, taking him down. Balor now catching Ambrose. Balor now turning Ambrose around here. Oh, you know what's coming now. Balor looking for the signature drop kick right here on Ambrose, sending him into the corner. And Finn Balor is in firm control here. Wait, Dean Ambrose off the reversal. Dean Ambrose looking for dirty deeds here, and he gets it. Dirty deeds on Balor, now in for the pin. 1, 2, and Balor kicks out before the count of 3. Unbelievable. Balor staying into this match here. Balor off the reversal, taking Ambrose down right there. What a match. Both of these men have tremendous respect for each other. Ambrose, though, off the snapmare, taking Finn Balor down. Balor down on the mat now. Balor rolls out. Getting out of harm's way here as Balor looking for some fresh air here. Trying to get his head back into this thing. As now Balor's back into the ring here. Shots onto Ambrose. Balor taking him to the ropes. Finn Balor now sending Dean Ambrose out to the floor. And you know what's coming now. Balor flies over the top, taking out Ambrose onto the floor. What a match so far, and Finn Balor has just taken out Dean Ambrose. Looking ever so much closer to that #1 contender's opportunity for the United States Championship as Finn Balor rolling Dean Ambrose into the ring. This could do it right here. Balor going in for the pin here. Looking for the 1, 2, 3. 2. No, Dean Ambrose kicks out before the count of 3 there. And now Balor calling Ambrose up to his feet once again as Balor comes off the second rope. Another drop kick that Dean Ambrose takes him down. Balor in firm control here. Balor looking for a springboard here once again. Frog splash to the back of Dean Ambrose, and Balor might be hurt himself here. As Balor, Dean Ambrose back up onto his feet here. Balor looking for the Irish whip. Balor looking for a drop kick, misses though. Balor off an Irish whip once again. Sling blade here from Finn Balor. And this could do it. Dean Ambrose could be in trouble right here as Balor could have him. Balor's got him up. Planting Ambrose right there. Perfect position here as Balor. You know what he's looking for now. Balor heading to the top rope. Balor thinking coup de grace right here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Coup de grace hits on the money. Can Balor become the #1 contender for the United States Championship? Hitting the coup de grace, going in for the pin. The ref counting 1, 2, 3. Yes, Finn Balor has done it. What a matchup here. Dean Ambrose giving it his all, but ultimately Balor in full control here tonight, taking out Dean Ambrose and becoming the new #1 contender. What a match. Balor with a huge coup de grace would give him a 1-2-3. And Finn Balor has picked up the win here tonight. Wait, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens on the attack of Finn Balor and Dean Ambrose here. Finn Balor is the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. But Kevin Owens has just laid out both of these men here tonight at Backlash.